So guys, welcome to MJ Sports TV. We're doing a live watch along for for the Jamaica U20 game that we starting at 6:05 p.m. Not your regular host. My name is Shavan. Here filling in for MG for today. Again, we want to say thank you guys for tuning in. I can see where we already have some questions here from persons asking pertaining to where to watch the game. Well, to watch the game, you have to go. Well, there are two options. If you're in Jamaica, you can, if you have an active data plan with either Flow or Digicel, you can go there and actually just download the ESPN app, and then you'd log into your Google, your Digicel account there. If not, what you can do, you can go to Concacaf Go website. Once you go to the website, you'd have to download a VPN on your device and then change it to Japan. Apparently, it's Japan or in somewhere in Europe. So that's how you're able to watch the game. Again, if you have a digital or a flow phone, you can. Bless up again, Fresh God. Bless up to everybody that's here. We're all open for a good time. Hopefully, everybody has seen the starting 11 already. I'm going to see if I can bring it up for you guys, so I can actually have it on the screen. So just give me a minute. Yeah, this is the full one. So while we're here, guys, remember to smash the like button, guys, so we can get the word out, so persons can join the stream. We know a lot of persons will be doing watch alongs for this game, but the more persons here, the merrier, as we can then able to break down the game as best as possible. All right, I'm gonna try to see if I can get the stuff up for you guys. Bam, bam, bam. All right. So here we are. So here is the starting lineup, guys. Um, Fresh. Not sure if you can just type a comment for me. So I can pin it so the persons there can know exactly as to where to go and actually watch the game for me. Um, so all right, guys. So here's the starting lineup for the squad so far. So in goal, we're gonna have Tawin Lynch. In defense, we're gonna have Michael Forbes, Romain Blake, Adrian Reed, Ronaldo Barrett, Kyron Arsley McKay, Mackay Welch, Fabian Reynolds, Denzel McKenzie, Christopher Ainsworth, and Ashton Gordon. For me, this squad here, the starting, I think it's a good 11. Um, I do have some questions as to where players will be lining up. I guess we have to wait until the game starts for us to locate that. Um, but for me, I think it's a strong enough lineup, to be honest. All right, to watch the game, you have to go on. You can either create HD. Please don't spam the chat, else we will time you out. All right. So for to watch the game, guys, you can either go to Concacaf Go. Go to Concacaf Go website. You'd have to download a VPN if you're living in Jamaica or North American region. You'd have to download a VPN, put your region to somewhere in Europe or Japan, and then you'll be able to access the game there. If you don't want to go through all of that, you can then download the ESPN app ESPN's app. You'd have to log in using your Digicel or Flow account if you have one. Well, once you do have a mobile data on your phone, you should have a Digicel or Flow account. So you log in there, and then you'll gain access to the games. All right, that's the best I can say for right now. That's the best way to actually play the games. There, I'll see if I can get the link to the Concacaf Go website for you guys. All right, so here is the Concacaf Go website. This is for the Concacaf Go website. I'm gonna post one for the ESPN. So just in case if you're at home on your PC and you want a link for the game right there, I can give you a link there as well. All right. But again, you're going to either need to download a VPN or you're going to need to log into your Google, your Digicel or your Flow account. Those two links, either of the two, you can utilize. All right. Um, so I'm gonna post the link for anybody who does want to come on. Who does want to come on, if they want to come on and then break down the starting 11, give their insight as to what they think so far. Um, but for me, I think it's a very strong lineup. Again, I would want to see how the team is set up on the field. I know for sure the front four with Fabian Reynolds, Christopher Ainsworth, and Ashton Gordon. That four, I think it's extremely dangerous. But the fact that we do have a Romain Blake, you have a Adrian Reed, they're listed. So we just have to wait and see exactly as to where they will be lined up. But we know Adrian Reed has played centre back for Cavaliers this year. However, when he's playing schoolboy football, he's actually in the midfield. So, but Romain Blake, a lot of persons will know him as a centre back. However, when he went to Chicago as a centre back. However, he was playing right back, and now he's actually playing defensive mid as well. So I'm not going to jump the gun and just to say, hey, this person is playing this particular position. So we have to just wait and see exactly as to how that turns out. Again, for the persons who just joined, if you want to join if you want to come on and give your insights, I posted the link in the group. The starting lineup is on the on page, and starting lineup is on screen, and I've added two links to the game in which you guys will be able to actually come on and join. You'll be able to watch the games from as well. All right. Um, so trying to get persons here. It's the first time me I host a stream, guys. So just bear with me. Um, and here you guys coming on will be a great help as well. All right. So, Fresh, I don't know if you're still here. Anybody is still here. Anybody want to give their insight as to what they think on the team, on the starting lineup so far? All right, again, guys. So thanks again for being here at MG Sports TV. Just filling in for MG for the interim while we await the game to begin. I've posted the links to the game in the chat. So just in case if you guys two options via Concacaf Go and also via ESPN. Just in case if you guys want to use either method. If you're using ESPN, you'd have to create a Digicel or Flow account. And if you're using Concacaf, you'd have to download a VPN on your device. All right, so those are the two options to watch the game. We won't be able to show the game here from my end, unfortunately, but we will try to provide commentary and a watch along to try to build a bit of vibe um, from my end here. All right. Yeah, RR, are you hearing me? I'm not sure if you're speaking Arab. I'm not hearing you clearly. RR, are you hearing me? All right. I'm not hearing. I'm not sure if you're here. I'm not speaking, but I'm not actually hearing you. All right. I'm not sure if there's a issue on your end with the microphone, or you just haven't loaded up as yet. Um, but yeah, guys. So we're just eagerly awaiting. Here. I'm watching the stream as we speak. The game hasn't started. Well, we have visual on the game now. Um, Jamaica versus Martinique. Well, thankfully we're in the cool evening because apparently the temperature was a bit hectic earlier today, especially with the sun. So it should be for a good game for our guys today. So earlier Bermuda was able to get all 3 points versus Grenada. Um, I think Grenada was a bit unfortunate in my opinion. I think they came out well. They came out on the front foot and they had Bermuda on the ropes. I think they should have been awarded a penalty, in my opinion, but the referee decided otherwise, which was a bit unfortunate on Grenada's end. Bermuda got an opportunity, they scored. Grenada came back almost immediately, but at the end, Bermuda got all 3 points. I was a bit concerned regarding the Grenada team when I saw their squad being announced, um, especially when you saw where a lot of their players were coming from a club called QPR. Queens Park Rangers. However, it's not the QPR that's in England. There's a club in Grenada called QPR. So from there, we kind of have some my kind of worries kind of deflated a bit there. But um, I'd have to see how we come out first before I can just say we're gonna write off those two teams from earlier. But it wasn't an impressive performance from either team earlier today. The Germany, we can see where the team is walking out right now, being led by Adrian Reed, skipper, with Tawin Lynch there, Romain Blake there. Um, this I know a lot of fans have been waiting for this particular tournament for some time now. Going up against a Martinique team where, as you know, Martinique is linked with the France's and Football Association. So some persons will be saying that we cannot be underestimating the teams, but we're looking forward to a good game here. Very enticing, to be honest. So, RR, are you here now? RR, if you're here and I'm not hearing you, you mind just typing something in the private chat so I can just check, because I'm not sure if you're here and you're just not speaking or your audio just isn't connected or not. So national anthems being sung right now for the Martinique team. Um, Based off what I heard, they have three players coming from France. Um, Three players coming from France, and the rest of the players are from the Martinique island. So, well, we know we have a plethora of players that are playing overseas and mixed with players playing and domestically here in Jamaica. So this is the first time we're actually getting to see the first team of the U20. So we are all hoping for a good result here today from the squad. Going to be removing the squad from the screen now. Um, yeah, RR. I'm still not hearing you. I'm not sure if you're speaking or not, but I'm assuming that you're not speaking at the moment. So, guys, I've been told, persons in the US, I've been told that the game is being streamed on Tubi. You don't need a VPN or anything. Yeah, so guys, you can look forward to that. There, persons who are in the diaspora. Tubi is not available in Jamaica, unfortunately. Well, can be, but for persons, you can watch the game on Tubi as well. All right, I don't have the link. I'll see if I can get it, but it's no surety. All right. By now, hopefully, everybody has gotten their eyes on the game. Um, the national anthem for Jamaica is being sung right now. National colors, man. Oh no, fresh, not ESPN, the channel, not the sports channel, fresh. It has to be the app. You have to download the ESPN app itself. So when you go, if you have a computer fresh, just download Opera Mini browser. But again, not even need a browser. Just click on the link on my send you, and it will show you the instructions what to do. Once you have a digital or well, you're supposed to have a digital or flow phone, and you're good. So just click on the ESPN link on my post, and you should be good. It'll just make you log in on your digital or flow account, and you'll get the link there. So Adrian Reed and Romain Blake is playing right back. Malachi Welch is playing left back. So commentator is making notes pertaining to the whisper, saying that Chelsea hadn't released him for this leg of the qualifiers. So yeah, Dujan is arguably one of the biggest names in Concacaf right now for his age group. So there's a lot of expectation for him. So I can understand why. Game is about to kick off now. Teams are heading out. Um, Fresh, just let me know if you got through the link. If anything, I may just try to find Fresh. If that no work, no, you don't have to pay for you don't have to pay to watch the game. Once I said, just follow the link that I sent, that I posted in the chat. The first two links that I posted, and you'll get you get up access to the link itself, and you should be good there. If you're using the Concacaf Go, you'll need to download a VPN. Is that Dean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for joining, Dean. Let me just address the persons here. So, if you're using a computer, you need to download a VPN on your computer. You can download a browser or that has a integrated VPN. If you're using a mobile device, you'd have to go to either your App Store or your Play Store and get that done. If you're in Jamaica, it's quite easy. You just need to have Digicel or Flow account. Just go to ESPN, download the ESPN app. Once you download the ESPN app and you click on the game, it will ask you to log into your Digicel or Flow account. If you don't have one, just create one. It doesn't take 10 minutes to do. Once you create it, you will then have access to watch the game for free. So you don't need to pay to watch the game. It's actually free.
Yes, sir.
If you don't want to go the
Okay,
ESPN
yes.
route, go on, Dean.
Yeah, yes, sir. Download just ESPN.
Yeah, just go on your Play Store. Just download, go your Play Store or your App Store, download the ESPN app.
Okay,
Once you download the ESPN app, it will once you open the ESPN app, you will then see the options to select the game itself. All right, so the game has
okay.
kicked off.
All right, thanks.
So you can hear the commentators having a lot of confidence on the Jamaican team, um, stating that with the players that are available right now, we should finish at top of the group. Um, Jamaica, we have started the game quite strong. So Jamaica on the counter attack, beautiful ball up that square. Oh, that was very unselfish. That should have been 1-0. That should have been 1-0. So that's Fabian Reynolds, the Wolves attacker. Breaking away, got away from the defense. Should have just slipped it across the goal. But it's early. Good signs so far from the team. So hopefully we can progress from there. Um, um, So guys, I posted two links. You can I can't it's difficult for me to be constantly repeating myself over and over. But I posted the links in the chat. You guys can just click on the links and just follow the instructions. If you're going to select the first one, you're going to need a VPN in order to operate that link. For the one if you're in Jamaica or the Caribbean, you can use ESPN to watch the game. The ESPN app, that is, not the not the channel. Remain Blake with up. Remain Blake trying to play that pivotal role in the midfield, as you can see. Tackled by the Martiniques and Denzel Washington Mackenzie. Good turn. There was a long ball up front trying to find Ashton Gordon. Alright, so Toki is saying, guys, you can watch it in Canada without a VPN. So yeah, you can watch it there without the VPN, guys. Toki, if you can just write exactly as to where they can watch it, is if it's by Tubi, I think that's only for North Americans, so that it doesn't work for Jamaicans, unfortunately. So the Martinique hasn't having the ball on their left hand side. They're just comfortable passing the ball around. On the flank now. Jamaicans are playing with the ball around the back. They're playing a bit. It's a foul on Romain Blake. I think that we're playing a bit dangerous. I'm not too comfortable with them passing the ball around there. The Martinique, they're not allowing us the time on the ball. I think they would have known that we would have gotten players from overseas, so they're not really giving us an opportunity to be on the ball, which is understandable. So Romain Blake with a free kick now onto the left. Romain Blake with a beautiful ball up the Ashton Gordon with that was a unfortunate. He was muscled off the ball. Good. Javon, to watch the game, I'm not sure if you're in Jamaica, you'd have to you can watch it on ESPN app. Just download the ESPN app or the Concacaf Go app. Concacaf Go, and you can actually watch it there. All right. So for those in the US, I'm gonna post the Tubi link there so that you guys can have it. All right. So there it is. So that is the Tubi link. If you're in Jamaica, you're going to need a VPN. So just download a VPN and set your region to somewhere in North America, either the US or Canada. That was Reynolds now down the flank on the right hand side, trying to utilize his speed, but he was closed down by the Martinique defender. If you're in the US, just download the app Tubi. Martinique on the race. Oh my God, Martinique! Oh, that was a very poor shot. Right, straight to Lynch. Thankfully, it went directly to Lynch. If you're in the US, you don't need a VPN. You can just download. Adrian is doing just okay. He's not. We Most of our plays have been basically bypassing the midfield. A lot of long passes. Adrian has kind of kept himself, but he hasn't been horrible though. We haven't had any bad plays so far though. Life with dark skin. If you're in the US or Canada, you don't need a VPN. Just go on Tubi. Just download the app called Tubi, and you should be good. Just watch Fox Sports on Tubi. Just go on the Tubi app and then look for Fox Sports. I don't have Tubi. It's someone I posted the link in the chat just now. Think I did. So use that. That's the link for the Tubi Fox Sports on Tubi. So you can then watch the game there if you're in the US. Towing Lynch with the drop ball there now. Towing Lynch with the ball now. So long pass up the flank now, looking for Reynolds. Committed of an infringement. So far, it seems as if we're trying to utilize the flanks with a lot of long passes down the flanks, trying to utilize Reynolds' speed. Um, for me, that's not something that, for me personally, I think I prefer playing on the ground. But John Wall must have his reasons for wanting to utilize that. You can see where, oh, that's dangerous for, oh, Martinique. That was a very scary moment for Jamaica. Jamaica hasn't really gotten into the game. You can see the Martinique team. They they're not letting the Jamaican name get to them for sure. We're making some silly mistakes, especially in the midfield. Poor giveaway from Adrian Reed in the middle of the park. Yeah, commentator just repeating my sentiments. We're playing a bit loose. We don't seem comfortable, especially in the midfield. Ronaldo Barrett with a needless foul just now, leaving his elbow in the Martinique player's chest. Free kick to Martinique. Low free kick. Didn't really trouble anyone. Back out. Martinique were lovely beaten and a very very speculative shot that was never going to trouble us anyway. But as I said, the Jamaican team, they have started a bit shaky. Adrian, we've lost some ball in the middle of the park. It's not the greatest, but as I said, a lot of the guys they just came in for this portion of the selection. So let's hope it's just early jitters. Another long ball looking for Reynolds. We seem to be utilizing Reynolds' speed a lot. Um, Back to Kyron, losing the ball without very winning it back. Kyron or McCoy, good turn. Adrian Reed with a lovely ball to Ashton Gordon. So Jamaica has kind of gotten back into the game now. We're passing it all around, even though it's in the back. Well, the analyst curse. Barrett losing the ball. Barrett with a good close down from Barrett there. Referee. Passing it around the back line now between Blake. With a pass up to Ainsworth. Lost it again. The Martinique they're back on now. Through into Martinique. I can't tell you what VPN to use, to be honest. You have to just try to see which one best suits you guys. I don't use a VPN on my phone. I'm using my computer. My browser has a VPN, so I don't know. I wouldn't know what best to advise there. Throw into Jamaica to be taken by Barrett. No, it's Ainsworth. No, back to Barrett. Welch switching the field all the way to Kyron. Back all the way back to Romain Blake. No, trying to dribble through. Losing it out. No, Martinique is back on the counter now, being pressured by Welch. Good pressure by Welch. The Martinique team winning a throw in. One thing is for certain: this Martinique team, they aren't sitting down and allowing us to. They're not just allowing the name to get the better of them. They are playing, and they're not just here to make up numbers. So offside to Martinique. So no, Jamaica has a free kick now. Michael Forbes to Romain Blake, with who then kicks it upfield, looking again for going again for offside again against Jamaica. A lot of the long balls that I've seen so far has gone in the direction of Reynolds. Seems like they prefer to utilize his speed, trying to get the ball over the defense for him to run on. Um, it worked once at the starting of the game, but I'm not seeing where it has done so far. So Let's see if any adjustments can be made in that type of play. Michael Forbes with a very poor clearance. Ref, poor clearance by the Martinique goalkeeper. Uh, Tawana, are you here? All right, not there. Tawayne Lynch now with the ball, passing it to Michael Forbes. Forbes with a long ball, looking up. Oh my God, is this dangerous? Ooh, Welsh. Welsh is a fighter. You can see where he's fighting in the midfield. Um, that's a good question, O'Neill. I'm not sure, but we seem to be playing a lot of our attacks seem to be going through the long ball route. I'm assuming it's the coach's instruction based on the amount of time that he has done so far. But that seems to be the main route of attack so far. So far it hasn't really worked. It worked once at the start of the game, but I'm not seeing where it has done so after that. So hopefully. So Wayne Lynch with a big boot looking for Ainsworth. Winning a header. We're winning a throw in from it. No, Barrett. Barrett to Welsh. Welsh with a crossfield ball. Looking for Kyron. Kyron with a ball looking for Reynolds. You trying to utilize his speed. Will he get there? No, he won't. So a goal kick to Martinique. So far, I think the expectations that fans from Jamaica would have would be a bit. I don't think a lot of fans would be quite pleased with what they've seen so far. But I mean, it's still early days. It's just 20 minutes gone. So let's see how well we can turn it around. There has been a lot of long balls that has been played so far. Hopefully, some adjustments can be made because it's obviously isn't working against this Martinique team. They're a very physical team, and they're using their physicality to kind of counter the long balls. So followed by Martinique and Adrian Reed in the middle of the park with a quick free kick looking for Reynolds. Trying to dribble. He's surrounded by players. Reynolds now to Ashton Gordon. Oh, good square to Ainsworth. Good square. Ah, unfortunate. So there was a good counter attack from the free kick just now. Adrian Reed with a quick free kick. Finding Reynolds, dribbled down. Had a square coming in. Unfortunately, we weren't able to really capitalize. Overall, we do have a corner. Ashton Gordon now with the corner, low corner. Oh, that was a very dangerous square coming in. Yeah, I picked it up, O'Neill. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure if John Wall will make an adjustment because the Martinique players they are big. Then they are physical presence. So the long ball against them, I don't think. But Jamaica on the quick counter again with a square. Oh, a better, more So we've kind of gotten back our footing into the game to some extent, but we just haven't had any real threatening chances to put their goalkeeper or their defense on the back foot as yet. So, but we're growing into the game. That's a good part. So crossfield ball looking for Reynolds now. This battle has been going all day. Reynolds cutting inside. Oh, Welsh with a beautiful, oh, wayward screw cross. Back to Barrett now. To Mackenzie. Mackenzie drawing a foul. As you can see, we've kind of gotten a hang of it now. We're back into the game to some extent now. The Martinique players, they're committing a lot of fouls. So free kick now by Mackenzie. Punched away by the Martinique goalkeeper. Welsh now. Welsh has looked quite lively in the midfield, I'm not gonna lie. Um, Good square over. Ooh, this is dangerous. No, Reynolds, no. Reynolds is being physically taken out of this game by his marker. Um, you can see it. Oh, this is dangerous. Oh, Lynch with some very composed. Kyron McKay. Oh, losing it note. Oh, it was a very dangerous tackle by Romain Blake. That's a that's a yellow card for Romain Blake. It was a poor pass by McKay in which Blake had to go in. He committed, and I think he came up. Yeah, O'Neal, I agree. Reynolds does look like a live wire, but I think he's being out muscled every time he goes against the left back. That was a very poor pass by McKay just now, which resulted in Blake getting a yellow card. Um, Not something that we would have wanted so early in the game as well. So Romain Blake having it's in a yellow card, first of the game. In the 25th minute. Free kick by the Martinique team that went straight out. Quick goal kick by the Jamaican team. Lynch dribbling it out, passing it to Michael Forbes. Forbes with a long pass. losing it back to the Martinique team. And that's Adrian Reed now showing his expertise, showing his expertise. Um, there trying to trying to play the quick free kick, but called back by the referee. Um, it seems to be a thing with our teams where no matter the players that we have, the long ball is a main feature of our play style. So Martinique has the ball, but no long ball. Cleared by Romain Blake calmly, but would bar it on the run now, passing it no to Ashton Gordon to Ainsworth. Um, Wayward pass back to the Martinique goalkeeper. Back ball to Towin Lynch. Lynch with the ball back to Barrett. It's McKay on the ball, backing it to Michael Forbes. Forbes back to Towin Lynch. Lynch with the ball back now to Ronaldo Barrett. Barrett with the ball back to Towin Lynch. You can see Towin Lynch, he is comfortable with the ball at his feet. Long ball again. But Martinique kicking the ball out, so a throw to the Jamaican national team. Makeno with a throw in. Referee telling Maki that he needs to move up further for the throw in. Long throw. Welch. Oh, Michael Forbes. Turned by Welch in the middle of the field. It's Reynolds now on the ball. Passing it to Maki. Aye. It's Martinique team. They're using their physicality. They're not allowing us, especially in the middle of the park. We're losing the ball in the middle of the park too much. Martinique no dribbling no. That should be easily guided out. Foul against Martinique on the touchline to Make. Romain Blake to Ronaldo Barrett on the left hand side. A long ball up the field. Looking for that was Ashton Gordon with a very having the opportunity to take the lead, but trying to be a bit too composed. Giving away the opportunity. Martinique now back on the counter now. Looking being headed back to Tawin. That was a beautiful transition there by the Reggae Boys. Ashton Gordon, I think he took too long, gave the goalkeeper too many time to come back and cover. Michael Forbes back to Welsh. Welsh now to Mackay. Mackay to back to Welsh. Back to Barrett. Barrett with a long ball. Looking for So Martinique is back on the ball now. Martinique, you can see the physicality of the. Oh, I swear, Welch is having an amazing game so far. I think he has been the standout player for us in the midfield, despite his small size. He's not. He's he hasn't allowed the physicality of the Martinique to deter him. Barrett with a ball on the far side. Square. Martinique winning the ball back in the box, and they're now back on the counter with a long pass. Disappointing clearance. Martinique now it's a 3-on-3. Good read by Adrian Reed. Adrian Reed now back to Reynolds. The turn there by Adrian Reed, losing the ball in the middle of the park. Looking for a foul. That was very soft. Adrian Reed on the floor. Referee asking him if he wants medical attention. Shook his head away from the referee. Doesn't want to come off the field. Drop ball by the referee. Back to Tawayne Lynch now. Seems to be extremely comfortable with the ball at his feet. He really wants it in his hands. Turned by the Martinique team in the middle of the park. They have space in the midfield now. With us, very beautiful ball. Taken down, cleared. Ooh, that was a. Oh, come on, ref. I think that was soft. A very physical game so far. 15 fouls between both teams, 8 to Martinique and 7 to Jamaica. Tawayne Lynch with a kick up. So far, I think Balotelli, I a lot of players have not lived up to my expectation. Not just Denzel, to be honest. I think Adrian hasn't really lived up to the billing so far. Welch has been the best player. That's not. I don't think that's that. I don't think that's a question. Welch has been our best player so far. I think Reynolds. You can see where he has he wants to take on, but the physical. Oh my God! Well, Martinique has the ball in the back of the net, but not gonna count. Foul was physicality again of the Martinique players. They it was a free kick taken. They illegally got ran through Barrett, so play was called back. I mean, yeah, it was there. The player went up with his elbow and everything, so that was there. to Tywin Lynch, on the ball. To Michael Forbes. Forbes back to Tywin Lynch. Remain Blake back to Lynch. Notable omissions. I think a lot of person that was a beautiful ball. Oh my god. Good. Ooh, that was a beautiful shot by Denzel McKenzie, but equally brilliant save by the Martinique goalkeeper. McKay. McKay back to Michael Forbes. Forbes with a cross the field switch, looking for Barrett. Barrett with a little dink. Barrett. Pass to McKenzie. Michael Forbes with a pass, wayward pass, giving the ball away. And Forbes with the ball back. Lynch with a ball back over to Remain Blake. Dribbling out. Pass to Barrett. Barrett with a pass to McKenzie. Oh, it's Barrett. Barrett with a ball. Went down. Referee has given a penalty to Jamaica. Wait, hold up. Referee has called it back as the referee had called an offside. Hmm. I mean, um, pattern. Ensure that you turn on your VPN to the US, because if it still picks up Jamaica, it's not going to pick up the game in the search results. So ensure that your VPN is on for the US or Canada. Martinique, no, on the counter on the right hand side. Square coming but cleared. Welsh again in the Mackenzie with a ball to Reynolds. Reynolds back to Mackenzie. Mackenzie trying to orchestrate the midfield from there. Back out to Barrett. Ainsworth to Mackenzie now in the middle of the park. Mackenzie with a very pattern. Try changing the VPN to Canada. That's the thing with the VPN. A lot of the VPNs them don't work like that either. But try switching the VPN to somewhere in Canada and see what happens. All right, now back to Adrian Reed Jr. in the middle of the park with a pass looking over for McKay to Reynolds. Reynolds has kind of his runs have kind of I think they've noticed that the physical that he was isn't able to go up against the physicality of the. So I think balls to him have kind of slowed down to some extent. Welsh, middle of the park. Edge now to Romain Blake. Blake with a looking for Reynolds. Didn't reach its intended target. Martinique now on the attack. Jamaicans are not really allowing them the opportunity. Good tackle again by Welch, who I think he has been brilliant for us in this game. Barrett. Ball looking for Ashton Gordon, however, it's too far ahead. Martinique goalkeeper now with a kick, a low kick. No, Reynolds with a beautiful steal. No, it's Denzel McKenzie. Yeah, you have to download the Tubi app. Makeno with the ball. Okay. As you can see, the Martinique players they're trying to use their physicality. Um, Hopefully the Jamaican players you try to use that to their advantage. To watch it live, you can either watch Concacaf Go, download the Tubi app, or go on ESPN. Mackenzie with a free kick. Will he be able to put it in the danger area? Oof. Poor free kick. No, Martinique on the counter now. With a shot from outside, but comfortably taken by Tawin Lynch. 45th minute now. There wasn't that much stoppages. The most I expect to see is maybe two or so. Hopefully, when the team goes back in, John Wall can then make some adjustments. A lot of players haven't really lived up to the billing, what we would have expected. I think a lot of fans would have been saying that we should not underestimate this portion of the tournament. Um, I think could have used a lot of more players. So we're passing it around. We're into stoppage time. The referee hasn't fully indicated the additional time. Yeah, there was 1 minute, just a minute of stoppage time. It was a long goal kick by the Martinique goalkeeper now. Um, Dangerous, but Blake. Referee calling halftime. Um, if you were to look at the ranking of both teams at the start of the game, it would be you would think the team needs. Yeah, Kevin Reynolds. He looks a bit weak. Well, it doesn't look almost the physicality. The Martinique team, you can see where they're using their physical to their advantage. Um, Reynolds, he's being pushed off the ball whenever he tries to dribble the defenders. They're not allowing him the opportunity to do so, which is good on their end. Um, Other than that, some of the players that we thought, based off their seniority, I think we would have expected more. It's quite disappointing. It was a very disappointing first half. One thing we do know, Welsh is extremely magnificent in this first half for us. orchestrated the midfield quite easily. He fought in the middle of the park. He's one of the smallest players there, but he's not going down. Um, Mackenzie, a bit disappointed in Mackenzie so far. But hopefully John Wall can speak with the players in halftime in the break so we can lift. Um, Ainsworth, I have not seen Ainsworth. I have not seen Ainsworth so far this game, to be honest. Ainsworth looks lost. Yeah, the long ball at the start of the game, it was a bit surprising. I've never understood the long ball at the start of the game, especially against the physical players that we had. I don't think all the Martinique defenders I think they're taller than every one of our players. So I never understood the long ball at the start of the game. But yeah, you can see. I agree. I agree. The long ball was corrected because we started to play the ball on the ground, and that's when we started to look in. We actually got back into the game again. So I'm happy for that transition as well. I'm normally used to Jamaica playing long ball, and when we see it now work, we still try it. So that's good. But I am disappointed so far in the performance in few of the players. And it's more the senior players. You have the Adrian Reed, the Denzel McKenzie. The expectation for those players has been high. Reynolds, this has been my first time actually seeing him. Um, it hasn't been his day so far. Physicality, this is what maybe some fans have been saying pertaining to the physicality of the CONCACAF region. Maybe a lot of those calls that he would have gotten in England, but he's not going to get those in the CONCACAF region. So let's hope John Wall does come out. If anybody wants to join the stream to give their input, you're free to do so. I'm gonna post the link in the chat so that you guys can join and give your 2 cents on the first half so far. To watch the game, you have to. There's three options. There you can watch the game using Tubi, Tubi TV if you're in the US or Canada. Um, you can download Concacaf Go or you can download the ESPN app. Anybody wants to come on and give their insight of the game? The coach, I would have to give John Wall a 7 in the first half. You see, reason why it's so high as well. It's just because of the change. You saw where um I'd have to give John Wall a 7 to be honest. We started off with the long ball, and the reason what I gave him the ratings for is because you saw where he changed his game plan. You saw where the long balls wasn't working. He came in, he made the adjustments, and we started to play the ball on the ground. Um, O'Neill, you made a very good point as well pertaining to Martinique looking tired. The same energy that they started off with, they never had that in the closing part of the second half, in the first half. So hopefully we can utilize that as well. Um, for me, first for John Wall, I'd give him a 7. Um, we defended well. Well, both teams defended well. There wasn't a situation you can say that either team was dangerous, but the transitional play, McKay to me so far, not McKay, Welch to me so far as arguably has been man of the match so far. He has done well for us so far. Reynolds, I think, yeah, I have to agree. Reynolds to me has not looked, he hasn't really lived up to the billing in my opinion. Ainsworth has been a bit disappointing. Um, and Ashton Gordon. Yeah, so S technique. Yeah, I think all of us, everybody, I think everybody would agree. The best player so far has been Welsh. Welsh has been the best player so far. Um, as I said, for me, I'm looking at the areas where I say that the areas that we need to improve on. I think Mackenzie needs to step up. I think Ainsworth and Ashton. Well, the four. Wait, Bon Tracy, who's your son? Welsh is your son? Wow, he's been our best player so far. Tracy, he's been our best player so far. Honestly, he has created and he has defended extremely well for us. So hats off. And thank you for having him consider playing for Jamaica as well, because he has been a positive impact on the team so far. We just need the other players now to match his energy. The right back, well, I think it's mainly because of instructions. Because Reynolds is actually attacking. So where McKay would normally be of assistance, I think Welch is actually outrunning him. So I think that's so defensively he's doing a good job, Rob Smith, in my opinion. It's just attacking wise he hasn't been, but I think that's mainly because of Reynolds. So I think the reason Barrett looks impressive on his end. One moment, everyone. Getting a phone call from my brother. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I got a phone call from my brother overseas. So yeah, Bunch, were you able to watch the game now? If Are you in Jamaica, Bunch Tracy? Wait, let me see. You're in Jamaica. All right, Bunch Tracy, do you have a digital? All right, the best advice I can give is one that I'm using. It's ESPN, to be honest, because I downloaded the ESPN app. And with the ESPN app, once I went on the ESPN app, I went to the watch section of the ESPN app and I saw the game. Once you see the game, you click on it, it's gonna direct you to the Digicel or Flow login page. If you don't have one, you just create a Digicel or Flow account. That's all. Once you do that, then you're good. That would be the easier one. For the 2B, because I don't know how 2B works. I've never actually used 2B before on my end, so I wouldn't be able to say. No, Rob Smith. When I was giving the comment, I'm not everything. All right, never mind. So yeah. Um, what I was saying. So for the second half, what you guys think? What you guys think? What changes would you guys like to see in the second half? It's gonna be finished. It started at around 6, so probably around 7:50 or to 8. The game should end within another hour or so because it started around 6:05. So before 8:05, it should end. I think I had the Tubi link. So for those who are on Tubi, I had someone send me the Tubi link before. So give me a minute. So here's the Tubi link. So that's the link for Tubi. So you guys can actually utilize that there. So you can see the teams are heading back out of the second half. Um, I'm hoping there were some changes from the Jamaicans. Um, as I said, a few of the players they haven't really shown up for this game. Um, Reynolds he has been out of it. Denzel Washington McKenzie has been out of it. Ainsworth hasn't really produced much either. Hopefully the coach's instruction at halftime came out. So we can see what best to do move forward. You can see the camera now on John Wall and Rudolph Austin. So let's see. All right, guys, if you have a website, you can place it out there because I'm able to watch it on ESPN. I never tried to get the link anywhere else. So I don't know, to be honest. If you have it, Money Pro Music, just place it there for the persons, please. I can see the players, the Jamaicans are heading back out now. Doesn't look like there's any changes. Yeah, it's halftime now, Bon Jersey. So the players. Well, both teams are actually back on the field now. So the second half should so the game should resume anytime now. There were no changes based off what I've seen so far. Um, TV channel. I'm not sure for the TV channel, but it's on Tubi TV for those in the US. Well, yeah, Jamaica did make a change. So there was a change. Number 2 for Jamaica came on. Thing is, I never created a kit numbers for the reserves, but there was a change. I'm gonna get confirmation. Seems to be a change up front. There seemed to have been a change up front. Um, Seemed as if Ashton Gordon was the one replaced. Yeah, Ashton Gordon was taken out and Nick Simmons has come in. Ainsworth with a header. Oh, that was a. I'm not sure why. Adrian Reed with a shot from speculative shot from outside the box went wayward. Goal kick from Martinique. A long kick. Malachi Welsh losing the ball in the middle of the park. Going by Ronaldo Barrett. Oh, not sure what Barrett was doing there. Giving a needless throw in back to the Martinique team. Referee Martinique now on the attack. So McKay now on the right hand side for Jamaica. Back to Michael Forbes. Now to Remain Blake. Blake all the way across to Ronaldo Barrett. Barrett with a ball looking now for Christopher Ainsworth. Trying to dribble his way to that with a square on the beautiful square. There was no one there. Martini no, trying to play out from the back. Good defending, but foul to Jamaica. No, Adrian Reed now, middle of the park to Ronaldo Barrett. Barrett with a ball looking for too heavy, trying to find Ainsworth. Ref, well, no tackle from McKay there. Barrett with a square over looking for Michael Forbes. So Welsh. Welsh with a ball over the top. Six. The six is Ronaldo Barrett, O'Neill. Cavaliers player. Cavalier player. It's nil all at the scores. I'm on Tracy. Still 0-0. Still haven't had any clear cut goal scoring opportunities still. I think Martinique had the best opportunity when they took a shot that went straight to Tawin Lynch. But so far there hasn't really been much dangerous goal play action so far. I mean Blake with a pass that went wayward. McKay, Reynolds again looking a bit lost in the game so far. Referee calling a late whistle. Michael Forbes getting a yellow card in the 51st minute. That was a late whistle, to be honest. So two yellows so far. So two yellows so far for Jamaica. Remy Blake and Michael Forbes. Martinique now dribbling through the middle of the park. One man against the world type situation, losing it out though. Now we have Denzel Washington McKenzie on the counter with a square. Ooh, that was a ball looking for Nick Simmons, but cleared. No, Bond. If I can't show the game due to copyright infringement, if I do so, MG will lose his channel. Actually, yes. Unfortunately, I can't actually show it. Oh, ooh, that was a very good chance there by Nick Simmons. Very good corner. Ainsworth on the ball now. Back to Ronaldo Barrett. Barrett with a wayward, but we're making a lot of suicide passes. We're making some very dangerous passes. Nearly caught us out there just now. Javon, it's still 0-0 at the moment. Commentator just said it. We don't seem like a unit in this game any at all. That's a yellow card now to Jamaica once more. That's a second yellow. Second yellow for Michael Forbes. Wow, that was Jamaica has just Michael Forbes has wow. I'm still trying to figure out what transpired. 'Cause I don't think it was the foul that led to the second yellow. Michael Michael Forbes getting a that was a very surprising card. It's Ainsworth now to Nick Simmons. Welsh. Welsh has kind of fell off this half. No McKay now in the middle of the park. Back to Welsh now. Back to Barrett. Barrett with a square that went straight out. Whew. Uh, I think a lot of fans maybe the fans may try to question to say that squad selection again may come into play. Um, Looking at the bench, because I mean, drawing the game isn't bad, but what you don't want is to go into the other two games behind Bermuda at this point. No, but for sure, this hasn't been impressive by the Jamaican team. Some of our players just really haven't stepped up any at all today. Throw into Jamaica now to be taken by Adrian Reed. Long throw. Went straight to the Martinique player in the box. Throwing back to Jamaica. Throwing taken, but Welsh putting in a fight in the middle of the park. Martinique on the counter. This is extremely dangerous, and this was a very risky tackle by Romain Blake. That was a very risky tackle from Blake right there, already on a yellow card. Changes are needed. This is something that I hope one of the issues with our coaches doesn't trickle down. Um, too late, taking forever to make changes because it's obvious that changes are needed. Going forward, we're not providing anything from either side of the wings. Nick Simmons came on, but he just came on. Going forward, we're not offering anything. Reynolds is not offering anything. Ainsworth isn't offering anything. Um, it's really poor at the moment, and I think changes are needed. Looking at the bench, um, looking at the bench, wondering who we're going to bring on. We do have players on the bench, but yeah, we need some fresh legs, and especially in the attacking aspect of it, because we're not contributing anything in the attacking sense. Looking at this corner now, if you look at the Martinique, you can see that they're towering over every single one of the Jamaicans. So Wayne Lynch with a comfortable take. Lynch with a poor. We're going to see Alexander Bicknell come on now for Reynolds. Another Phoenix Academy graduate. So now where's so Bicknell and Welch are now in the middle of the field. So I'm assuming Adrian Reed is probably it's gone up. Oh my beautiful ball now to by Jamaica Bar. Oh, good try. Tawin Lynch coming out to clear. Beautiful goal. That should be a yellow card to the Martinique player. Ainsworth getting away just now, and they pulled him back. Free kick to Jamaica now. Poor set piece. Didn't pass the first man in the wall, but Jamaica was able to gain a corner from it. Corner to Jamaica, quickly taken. Ooh, Remain Blake with a long diagonal ball. Oh, oh my God, that was a beautiful goal by Romain Blake. Romain Blake basically scored from his own half. Oh my God, that was a goalkeeping blunder by the Martinique team. So that's 1-0 for Jamaica. Romain Blake scoring. John Baptiste. If you ask Blake, he's gonna tell you that. You ask Blake, he's gonna tell you that he meant it. But we all know that he didn't. That's minute number 67th for Jamaica. That's 1-0 for Jamaica. Martinique no. They will Martinique no on the attack. Oh, it's given us an own goal for Laurie. Ooh, Martinique looking for the immediate response. So the goal has been given as an own goal. A free kick to Martinique now in a quite dangerous area for Jamaica. Free kick to Martinique. Ooh, quite dangerous. Out by Welch now, looking for the speed of Mackenzie. Ball by Mackenzie. Ooh, beautiful. It's composure from Remain Blade there. Martinique seems to be now on the attack now. They're trying to use their man advantage. So I think it's important for us now to try not to get ahead of ourselves. Remember that we are playing a man short. Try not to commit too much going forward. There's a breaking play. Can see the Jamaican players are down. Both Tawane Lynch and Adrian Reed are down. So now Jamaica is temporarily down to 9 men. As Adrian Reed had to come off due to receiving treatment. But still a breaking play. Let's see. I don't understand how they own goal. That's not our own goal. That went straight into the back of the net. I don't know how they got our own goal in that. So Adrian Reed is still on the touchline receiving treatment. He's back up now. He's jumping, which is a good sign. It's Ronaldo Barrett. Barrett with a long ball looking for Simmons. Simmons trying to utilize his skill there. Wasn't wasn't successful. Um, watching the game. I'm actually watching the game on ESPN's website, not the channel, the website. So you have to download. You have to. So that's a foul by the Mart- Martinique player. That should be a yellow card. And Romain Blake is down injured as well. Blake is down now injured. Bicknell going in. It's a throw into Jamaica. Uh, Simmons trying to be a bit fancy there. Didn't really work. So Martinique now back on their left hand side. Attack good challenge by Blake. Jamaica playing it out from the back, passing it amongst the goalkeepers and the two centre backs. Xander Bicknell now to Tawin Lynch. Lynch now to Adrian Reed, who who dropped back from the defensive mid after Michael Forbes received his marching orders. The score is 1-0. It's 1-0 to Jamaica. Xander Bicknell with up. All right, throw in now to Jamaica. It's minute 79th. Jamaica needing 1 goals to 0. Goal by Romain Blake. Wonder goal as that. I think that was a poor throw by McKay. Um, I think there are a lot of work that needs to be done from the Jamaican team by Coach John Wall. Attacking wise, we haven't really provided much. Jamaica is making two substitution. Robinho Gordon, number 7, somebody who I was interested in seeing. Come on, and Dunstan Cohen and Robinho Gordon. So McKay is coming off, and Robinho Gordon. I think Robinho Gordon should provide that attacking threat from the right back side, from the right back position. Um, so all Phoenix players are on the field now except Akeem Bernard. So let's see. Dunstan Cohen is on as well. So square inside the box. So Wayne Lynch falling awkwardly after coming for the ball. Hopefully he can be okay. It is the AstroTurf that the players are playing on, so cushion isn't as natural. Falling extremely heavy. He's still on the pitch right now. So if there's still anybody who's having difficulties trying to locate the game online, you guys can go follow Kiri on IG. He's actually streaming the game on his IG now. All right. So if you're having difficulties using the methods that we provided, you can go and watch it on IG with Kiri. It's Kiri, Carey_Koi. Let me just write it in the chat for you guys. Twain Lynch, extremely confident on the ball. Again, the long passes once more. Nick Simmons, no. Jamaica with a throw in. Can see the technical area there with Coach John Wall and Rudolph Austin. That was a very bad ball from Adrian Reed. That's going to be a yellow card for Martinique's number 11. And that's a second yellow card for Martinique. The captain now is off. Second yellow. That was a dangerous tackle. He saw the goalkeeper come in, but he decided that he didn't want to stop. Well, no, we're giving you marching hours. Both teams are now down to 10 men. He saw where the goalkeeper was coming, but he decided that he didn't want to stop, and he went straight into the goalkeeper. Adrian Reed kind of set that up. That was a very poor pass by Adrian Reed. Um, when you're on a yellow card, you have to be careful. Both teams now down to 10 men. The advantage has been lost by Martinique. Zander. Zander coming on, you can see where he has made somewhat of an impact in the middle of the park. Both him and Welch. But I think there's still work that needs to be done. Uh, all right, so I posted. So if you guys look, so with that, you guys can visit that Instagram page. Follow that page. They're streaming the game live on Instagram as well. So 4 minutes left in regular time. Um, there should be, I think, about probably three or more, about 3 minutes or so stoppage time. Yeah, it's the first match of the tournament for us in for Jamaica. That's not tough. Urbina Garden. So free kick to Martinique. Free kick to Martinique deep in the Jamaican half. Cleared by Urbina Garden. Throw in to throw in our corner. There's a corner to Martinique. 88 minutes played so far. Um, Cleared out by Romain Blake. Arsenal fans will be happy with today's result. 98 minutes of the game now. Goal kick by Twain Lynch. Welch. Welch has had a quiet second half, losing the ball just now. Think we just need to be less complacent on the ball and just keep it simple. It's still just a one goal lead. Um, Anything can happen. It's a good clearance by Ronaldo Barrett. 6 minutes of an additional time. And now 'The game is being streamed on Tubi. It's been streamed on ESPN as well. You can hear the coach's instruction. Don't let him turn. Jamaica gonna be Brian Burkett is gonna be so Burkett is gonna be coming on, and Denzel Washington McKenzie will be coming off. So the the the, the message that I have posted on on the screen, pinned on the screen, you can watch the game on that channel as well on Instagram. Put in that on Instagram, and you'll be able to watch the live stream on it on Instagram as well, guys. So the Martinique referee speaking to the coach of the Martinique team, giving a yellow card. Xander Bicknell looking for Brian Burkett. Don't be holding player. So still 1-0. Jamaica getting the go ahead goal through Romain Blake in the 67th minute. Some may call it a free goal. Some may call it a free goal. A goal is a goal. Ooh, was close. That was close. So so unofficially from my end, the game has ended 1-0. Um, this was very um deep analysis needs to be done for this game. I know everybody will be doing their post match reaction. Um, referee played a lot more minutes than what is needed. So Jamaica won 1-0. Good result. Not the not the performance that the fans would have wanted. Um, I for one, I surely wasn't 100% pleased. But okay, it's early days. Hopefully we can improve going forward because there is a lot that needs to be done. In all honesty, but Jamaica got the 3 points, which is important. Um, Looking forward to the next game, which will be against Grenada on Monday. So hopefully we can have a better turnout for that game. All right, guys. So we do want to say thanks for everybody that came out. I know it's not the regular watch along that we usually have with the energetic MG, but we do want to say thanks for everyone that tuned in. Monday we will be going again. So thanks again for watching MG Sports. And remember to like, share, and subscribe the video. And see you guys next time. Peace.